Today we are going to talk about Iron Man 3, the last MCU movie in Phase 1. Obviously, I need to give my own opinion about 1, 2, and 3 of all of the Iron Man movies. I think the very first Iron Man movie was probably the best movie ever made, besides of this one and the second one. Obviously, I think all three are great movies. Robert Downey Jr. is in it. All of them were directed by Jon Favreau, is also in the movie playing Happy Hogan again. All three of them. We're starting off of the movie in Switzerland. This is showing way in the past, when Tony Stark is not even Iron Man yet. Still have Happy Hogan as like his security guard and stuff with the mullet. And honestly, he was dating a girl named Maya. And if I give my own opinion about cute girls, I don't know. I think she's attractive.
What?
And seeing a young version of Aldrich Killian in the movie and stuff, actually a big fan of Tony Stark. Showing Maya and Tony are like very like smart together, like they're very scientists ways and stuff. And Killian is the same way. I thinking he wants to get more like experience things to Tony and stuff, and then fortunately it's just like Tony doesn't like it, and then it like throws him off and stuff.
She'll take both. One to throw away and one to not call.
Like he honestly told him, it's like, yeah, I'll meet you on the roof, and then he didn't show up. And then we got the more present time Killian as a more older version, and they really showed a big difference of this character because, I thinking they were trying to make him more smart or handsome ways, more grown up looking and stuff than the one we saw like the time when he was in Switzerland. It's a big thing. It's crazy enough of how Pepper Potts know him as well, so it's kind of weird. That, I don't know, scientists, people. I like how he just like is so like so worried of Pepper Potts. He has to like absolutely like tell Tony about like, hey, like there's a guy showing like big brain to Pepper Potts. Like, are you are you worried about that and stuff? And it looks like Happy's worried, but some way Tony is not, but he is worried. But again, like I don't know.
His big brain.
There's one.
Big brain, and she likes it. Here, let me show you.
Hold on. See?
Look at what? You watching them? Flip the screen, and then we can get started.
I'm not a tech genius like you. Just trust me. Get down here.
Flip the screen. Then I can see what they're doing.
I don't know how to flip the screen. Look, don't talk to me like that anymore. You're not my boss.
I'm gonna follow this guy. I'm gonna run his plates, and I'm gonna, if it gets rough, so be it.
I miss you, Happy.
This is the time, like, I think, like, Tony Stark is kind of, like, getting a little older a little bit, I don't know how old he's supposed to be at this movie time frame and stuff, but he is getting a lot of, like, anxiety of, like attacks, about the past when he was in the Avengers movie. So it's crazy enough of that's giving him a hard time. This is the second time we're going to see the 10 rings again in an Iron Man movie. Obviously the first one was in the very first original Iron Man movie. And they showed the Mandarin, and I guess is this guy and this beard. There was a big giant explosion Fortunately, these people were part of the military, and somehow things went wrong, and the guy just literally explode. And we got this huge explosion attack at Tony house in California, like his like mansion looking house. Like it's a pretty sweet house, by the way. You know, I wish I could live there. Or the Avengers Tower. Who knows? They look all the same, cool looking style. Tony Stark made it, so he makes it. It's pretty sick. To this point where Iron Man is actually like shut down to the ground like in underwater. A lot of people thinking he is dead, and unfortunately he is not. When he got out of the water, somehow he was unconscious. Went to Tennessee, California, Tennessee. It's a long way. And Tony Stark just met a just random kid.
Freeze! Don't move.
You got me.
I don't know why, but I love this relationship, like Tony and Harley like together. Like it kind of works, but like it's just so funny. He's hanging out with the kid.
Oh my god! Is that Iron Man?
Technically, I am.
Technically, you're dead.
Valid point.
What happened to him?
Life. I built him. I take care of him. I'll fix him.
Like a mechanic.
Yeah.
If I was building Iron Man and War Machine,
It's Iron Patriot now.
that's way cooler.
No, it's not.
Anyways, I would have added in the retro
Retroreflective panels?
to make him stealth mode.
You want a stealth mode?
Cool, right?
That's actually a good idea. Maybe I'll build one. Not a
Oops.
good idea. What are you doing? You gonna break his finger? He's in pain. He's been injured. Leave him alone.
Sorry.
Are you? Don't worry about it. I'll fix it. So, who's home?
Well, my mom already left for the diner, and Dad went to 7-Eleven to get scratchers. I guess he won because that was 6 years ago.
Which happens. Dads leave. No need to be better. Here's what I need. A laptop, a digital watch, a cell phone, the pneumatic actuator from your bazooka over there, a map of town, a big spring, and a tuna fish sandwich.
What's in it for me?
Salvation. What's his name?
Who?
The kid that bullies you at school. What's his name?
How do you know that?
I got just the thing. This is a piñata for a cricket. I'm kidding. It's a very powerful weapon. Pointed away from your face. Press the button on top. It discourages bullying. Non-lethal, just to cover one's ass. Deal? Deal? What do you say?
Deal.
Deal? What's your name?
Harley. And you're...
The mechanic. Tony. You know what keeps going through my head? Where's my sandwich?
So fortunately, they went to where the big explosion happened. Fortunately, 5 people and the person exploded himself all died and stuff. And Tony's trying to like figure out like what happened, like what's the situation, like it was like suicide, murder, whatever, and stuff. All these typical things. Obviously he figured it out. But oh my goodness, this is probably like the best like funny scene like in the movie, and it's only Tony and Harley like sitting down, and he's like talking to like a bunch of things about like what happened in New York or whatever, like are aliens gonna come back, like it's just like giving him more anxiety. And he did, like, I don't know, he didn't say like whole lot, but he's like talking a lot. I don't know why, it's so funny as heck.
That's manipulative. I don't want to talk about it.
Are they coming back? The aliens?
Maybe. Can you stop? Remember what I told you that I have an anxiety issue?
Does this subject make you edgy?
Yeah, a little bit. Can I just catch my breath for a second?
Are there bad guys in Rose Hill? Do you need a plastic bag to breathe into? Do you have medication?
Nope.
Do you need to be on it?
Probably.
Do you have PTSD?
I don't think so.
Are you going completely mental? I can stop. Do you want me to stop? Do you want me to
Remember
stop?
when I said to stop doing that? I'm swear to you, you're gonna freak me out. Oh, man, you did it, didn't you? You happy now?
What did I say?
Oh, shoot. Your fault. You spazzed me out. Okay, back to business. Where were we? The guy who died. Relatives, mom, Mrs. Davis. Where is she?
She always is.
See, now you're being helpful.
And I love the very end of where like he like leaves him.
You're welcome.
For what? Did I miss something?
Me saving your life.
Yeah, A, saved you first. B, thanks, sort of. And C, if you do someone a solid, don't be a yutz, all right? Just play it cool. Otherwise, you come off grandiose.
Unlike you, admit it. You need me. We're connected.
What I need is for you to go home, be with your mom, keep your trap shut, guard the suit, and stay connected to the telephone, because if I call, you better pick up. Okay? Can you feel that? We're done here. Move out of the way, or I'm going to run you over. Bye, kid. I'm sorry, kid. You did good.
So now you're just gonna leave me here, like my dad?
Yeah. Wait, you're guilt tripping me, aren't you?
I'm cold.
I can tell. You know how I can tell? Because we're connected.
It's worth a shot.
And they found out who is behind of the Mandarin, and fortunately they figure out the guy, the beard dude I said was the Mandarin or whatever. Yeah, he's just an actor named Trevor.
My name's Trevor Slattery. Don't hurt the face, I'm an actor.
And the actor, well, technically the real actor and generally is Ben Kingsley. Tony finds out of what was the background of the Mandarin. Mostly Mandarin is actually Killian. He's the Mandarin. And he is, obviously he's the bad guy in the movie. But he's the one is causing all the problems. So many people have this thing inside of them, like has this like very like glowing red thing like pops up. They did have like a crazy fight of like this chick, like fights. Ellen?
You walked right into this one. I've dated hotter chicks than you.
Unfortunately, we got the biggest fight. We don't mention of the most biggest fights ever. Obviously, it's probably the best scene there is and stuff. It probably is the best scene in the movie, by the way. Where they're on this like ship and all stuff. Everyone is there. Tony's there. Brody's there. Pepper's there. Killian's there. Maya's not there because she's dead. The president is there and stuff, so they're trying to save the president and Pepper Potts because she got taken from Killian. And fortunately, what he has to do, he brought backup. And the backup is all of the Iron Man suits. And it's crazy enough of they can be automatic of coming at any time and stuff. And so you don't have to have like a person in the suit. I think that's kind of cool. And also there's like different like types of like the suits. I don't know how much there are, but it's pretty insane of how much there are and stuff. And there's like different styles and stuff, different looks to it. There's like one looks like the Hulk Buster or whatever, but it's I don't know, it's super cool. I don't know why, but I just love when all the Iron Man suits around and stuff, and I'm probably thinking that's like probably the coolest scene in the movie and stuff, and then all the biggest fight and stuff. saving the president. Rhodey got back in his suit. I feel like he went back to War Machine. Another thing I want to talk about is Janssen is back in the movie. If you did not know who is Janssen, he is actually in the very first movie of Iron Man. He is the one actually helped Tony in the first place to make Mark 1 in a cave with a bunch of scraps and all this stuff. That guy is also in this movie at the very end in Switzerland and stuff. And I thought these two actually didn't even know each other, but they actually do know each other. So like, I don't get it. You know, obviously same actor, same character, because obviously they have the same character name and stuff. But hey, that's something new. I did not know that and stuff. But yeah, that's just what it is. And obviously, you know, this is not the end of Iron Man because Iron Man actually exploded all of his suits away and stuff. And then, yeah, I don't know. But, you know, obviously this is not the end of Iron Man. You know, there's going to be more. Trust me. And stuff. So, but yeah, it's crazy enough of we don't have like Iron Man 4, like another Iron Man movie, typical way. But you know, this is what it is. You know, this is what we have. All three movies are great. Sometimes great actors and actors in it and stuff. You know, it's a John Favreau type of movie and stuff. So he did a great job. So I enjoyed this movie very well. It really did got like a lot of emotion to this movie more than the others because this feels like it's kind of like the end of Iron Man. I feel like it's just the end of the Iron Man movie and stuff. But fortunately, we're still gonna get Iron Man. But yeah, that's what it is. Phase 1 is done. Phase 2 is next. It's crazy enough of we're in Phase 5 because Ant-Man and Quantumania is already like out in theaters and stuff. And I'm already hearing about bad reviews about that movie and stuff, but I'm still gonna watch it anyways. MCU, come on. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. What do you guys think about the movie? Do you guys enjoy the movie? What is your favorite out of the three Iron Man movies? Obviously, mine is the original Iron Man movie. Yeah, and I believe the next one for Phase 2 is gonna be Guardian of the Galaxy. So I'm super excited. Hopefully, you guys be excited and stuff. So that's pretty much other things to say, but subscribe, like, and thank you for watching.